there. Today's the day that I was going to show you the micro movement pattern that I do when I wake up. It's the same one that I did coming out of anesthesia, and it worked so good for that I just started doing it every morning. The days that I haven't done it, I definitely feel different. So I hope that you enjoy it, and I hope that you incorporate it into your daily routine. If you're an athlete or you were working out a lot before, then this is probably going to seem like not enough to really do anything, but trust me, if you've been sedentary or if the first week or two after surgery really didn't do much except for watch TV, you know, I think that it could make a big difference. So anyway, I'm going to lay down as though I just woke up. So I usually start on my side, and I'm okay with a pillow if I'm on my side. It's only when I'm on my back that I have to switch out to some kind of little neck roll or half a pool noodle or something like that. Rolled up bath towel can also work well. But as soon as I wake up, the first thing that I do is I go to my toes, the furthest away part of my body from my surgery, and I just work the toes in flexion and extension, just wiggling them, spreading them. And then from there, it's the feet. Point and flex the feet, toes and heels. And then after that, I usually go into a neutral position on my back. So I'll push away the big pillow and take the little neck roll and put that under my neck. And then try to gently, not fast, but gently get yourself into that neutral position with the head and neck neutral to the shoulders. And to recap, we did toe extension, flexion, and foot flexion, extension. And I'm going a little faster than I would in real time. And then the next thing after toes and feet is the backs of the knees, pushing them to the table or the bed. And again, I'm only doing 3 or 4. In my regular practice, I probably do, you know, at least 10 or maybe 15. And then the next one is gliding the knee up. And you might not be able to tell from the video, but my foot stays on the table or the bed. That way I'm not overworking the hip flexor muscles and bothering the lower back. And I do them one side and then the other. And again, we're only doing maybe 3 or 4, but normally I do about 15. And then from there I do some external rotation of the hip called the frog exercise. And again, notice that the foot continues to just drag and glide along the bed. So it's not a strengthening exercise, it's a range of motion exercise, a dynamic stretching exercise. And again, both sides. I really like this one. This one really helps with, you know, SI problems and just all those lower back problems, especially now that I'm sitting so much, I feel like I need them more. And then I like to keep my legs down for this next one, which is just activating the glute muscles. And all I'm doing is squeezing my butt. Squeezing it and releasing it. And when you squeeze it, you will notice a gentle motion in the back of the neck where the motion of the sacrum and the motion of the back of the neck is somewhat related. Some of you may have had cranial sacral massage. When I close my eyes and I do these buttock squeezes, I can really feel the motion travel up the spine and to the back of the neck. So it's very subtle micro motion, micro movements. And then after that, I go on to the hands, thumbs to fingers. And I'm only going to do a few of these, but I do a lot of them every morning, especially since I've been having some numbness and tingling in my hands. And then I circle the wrists, like to spread the palms out as much as I can and then roll the fingers into a fist. And this one I might actually do for a few minutes. I tend to do a little bit more with the upper body that you can do because you're so limited on what you can do. It seems to make me feel better to do a lot more of those few things. And then last but not least is an exercise that I do for the neck, but with the eyeballs. So inside the eye orbit, I want you just to move your eyeball upward towards the eyebrow, down towards the cheek, up and down, and then side to side as though you're trying to look out of the corner of your eye. And then if you could imagine going from the upper right diagonal to the lower left diagonal, back and forth, and then the exact opposite, the upper left diagonal and the lower right diagonal, back and forth. And if you're feeling really special, you can even do some circles with your eyeballs. And that is it, my friends. I hope it helped. When I get out of bed, I always roll to the side first and then sit up. That's a lot easier on your neck. And so that's one part of the ACDF protocol. Have a good one.